Gentlemen, what's going on? How y'all doing? Coming back at you with another video. Before I even get into this, man, shout out to the subs. Shout out to all the supporters, all the people that rock with the channel, rock with the content. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all, real talk. You know what I'm saying? You be having some people that drop some weird comments and stuff like that. You know, it's all love to the people, you know what I'm saying? We all have an opinion on certain stuff, but all this extra coming in the comments with the hatred, I'm like, nah, I don't be doing none of that. I'm gonna just block people. But all that, I'm gonna keep it 100. But let's get back to it. But for this video right here, bro, shout out to the subs, by the way, because some subs send me some information and stuff to do research on, so I appreciate that as well. And this right here is Derrick Rose. But let's not waste no time. Let's get straight into it. So off break, what you're seeing right now, Derrick Rose. Look at his age. He's 33 right now. Now we know that number, that magical number, in the Masonic Lodge and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? The ranking that as the highest number in the Masonic chart and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So Derrick Rose is 33 this year, right now. And it's very prevalent to what's going on. Let me make it correlate. Rock with me. So Derrick Rose is 33 right now, right? Now, pay attention to his date when he was born. You get October the 4th, 1988. Now, I want you to keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make it correlate in 1 second. So that's, you know what I'm saying, October the 4th, 1988. He's 33 right now. Then we have this young man right here, DEMETRIUS FLENORY Jr., a.k.a. Lil Meech. We have him April the 22nd, 2000, making him 21. Now, I want you guys to rock with me. Now, for the last one, I said Derrick Rose is 33, right? He's 21. What would that age be? What would the gap in between that be? That would be 12 years, right? So Derrick Rose is 12 years older than him. And in reverse, what is that number? That's 21. The same exact age that Lil Meech is, 21. Crazy, right? But let's get into even more clues. I just wanted to point that out off break. So in recent years, we've seen that Derrick Rose was in New York City the first time he came around. Now, this is right after his career kind of changed after the injury and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? What Derrick Rose had that injury, where it kind of looked like it wasn't really as serious as it looked. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm going to even have to pull that up in here to make it all correlate, because, I just want to put it all the evidence and everything all on the table when we discussing stuff like this, so y'all can have y'all opinions on stuff like that, to make it more interesting. But yeah, you had, Derrick Rose, if you were following the basketball over the years, you know that he was already in New York before, rocking the number 25, which was his number he used to rock back in high school and all stuff like that, So he came back over here for the first run. Didn't go so well because, this was like injury-prone type D Rose. This is like, when he was making the runs in the NBA, Cleveland, stuff like that, where he kept getting injured and stuff like that. And then he was dipping off and stuff. Till right now, where he came back, that Derrick Rose revamped his career from other times, such as this, where he went to the Timberwolves, where he had that same number 25, his original number. He was rocking high school and all that. So he went from a time where he was almost out of the league to him revamping his career, dropping 50 points over here, you know what I'm saying? So, like I was telling you, that revamped his career right there. They had it on ESPN, all that type of stuff. They was counting Derrick Rose out because they was basically trying to get him out of the league. What's a person that's an example? Like, they tried to do it to mellow, so a lot of people use that as an example. That's a term. Or they tried to mellow you. They tried to, well, before the mellow term, they tried to D-Rose you. They tried to AI you, basically. You see what happened to Allen Iverson. Let's use that as an example. They're trying to Allen Iverson him, like, basically have you going on a trip to, like, different teams, because that's what they think when you're unvaluable. You washed up, you ain't got no more skills left, you're on the end of your career, so that's when they, you know what I'm saying, they had you on the little runs. Derrick Rose used this as an opportunity to propel his career, drop 50. Now, for the record, I rock with Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is one of my favorite players of all time. You know what I'm saying? One of the most electrifying players, was different. Like, we talk about the Westbrooks and stuff like that. Now, Derrick Rose been doing this, MVP. No, even more on that, bro. Look, he was drafted in 2008 by the Bulls, right? Number 1 draft pick. He was the rookie of the year in that season and the MVP in the same season, bro. So Derrick Rose is a legend, for the record. Derrick Rose is a legend. Born in Windy City, Chicago, Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? This man is 33 years old to this day right now. Now, you know what this number is. Scottie Pippen wore number 33 on the same team, bro, on the Bulls. So this is a correlation that is very prevalent to what's going on right now. And we had like this, you know, Derrick Rose is electrifying explosiveness, you know what I'm saying, for a guy that size. He was like 6'2", 6'3", you know what I'm saying, doing the shit that Westbrook was doing, like, you know, like prime Westbrook. But like I said, this was the guy that was doing it before. So you can compare those two, but Westbrook was kind of doing that in in college. But on a nasty level for point guards, yeah, Derrick Rose is a legend. He was the MVP, he did all. He already showed you who he was. He showed you who he is. Now let's bring this guy into the picture. You see how he look exactly like Derrick Rose. Even the same eyes, bro. Let's make a correlate though. Even this. On the brick wall with the representation. Now even for the chain, bro, it says 50 boys right there. 50 boys, right? Yeah, 50 boys. Because Derrick Rose dropped that 50 and got his name back, bro. He could have been out the damn league, bro. He could have been out the league. But he dropped his 50, so that solidified him and brought his name back. So that has a significance in this whole riddle right here. 50 boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Playing the role. On the brick wall, you already know what that is. Another Masonic clue right there. M and T. Now, even for another thing, you see how his hairline is like this, right? You know how they do it with the camera and stuff like this. Great actor right here as well. But you know how they like to do it. Look exactly like Derrick Rose, bro. That's crazy. Look right here. Look how this man got the widow's peak. Got the Vegeta going on. How the hell you go from this right here, regular hairline, to nigga, you got the Vegeta. So you mean to tell me you had the Vegeta before you got that? Now, I know the barbers used the spray and all that. They made this nigga look like he 40. So that already shows you alone that they doing this this Hollywood camera effect type shit. Or the makeup, the prosthetics. For all we know, this could be a goddamn cap on his head. One of the little curly caps, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, bro? It's even like right here. Look at his face. 50 boys. Got them shades on. But yeah, they look exactly like. Even to like, let's bring more stuff on there. The colors and stuff like that. You already know the colors. Red, white, and the blue. Like the flag colors, huh? Even with this, look at his face right here at this time. Now, it could have been at the time, it could have been him, but it's very, like, key with the whole keys with him and Derrick Rose, bro. The nigga is 21, and it's a 12-year difference between him and Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is 12 years older than him. You flip that number, that's 21. The same age as this nigga, bro. Is that a coincidence? That's crazy. Look at 50 Cent face. Let's bring 50 Cent into the table as well. 50 Cent is masked up. Look at this face right there, bro. Looking like Kanye through the wire type. They got the swollen cheeks. Now, I know a lot of people, oh, the chipmunk and all that. Bro, that's a joke. This is like academics. Academics is probably wearing a mask as well. Look at 50 Cent face. Now, we know Eminem. The soulless body. Look at this. This ain't even Eminem. This is the guy from goddamn Jailbreak. You know what I'm saying? The guy, yeah. If you know that, you know that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get too deep in that, but look at 50 Cent, bro. You know he masked up. Look, his eyes is pushed back. This is like a mask right there. That's definitely a mask. And even like a statue, like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to who he is in a minute. Let's not waste too much time. You see me? You see all the covers and stuff like that, oiled up and all that. To like even stuff like this, the gorilla. It's like a joke, right? Because you know he look like a gorilla. To like even like stuff like this. With the covers and stuff. So he gave you like hidden symbolism through the cover arts and stuff like that. This is like the jump before I self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? Even this, the one-eye symbolism. Now look at all this extra skin and stuff on 50 Cent face. You know what I'm saying? There's times where 50 Cent face look different. Oh yeah, that's a symbolism. Come on now. But yeah, 50 Cent is definitely probably being played by TK Kirkland. Even to this, look, are there any questions? Now remember, 50 Cent had to jump 21 questions. That's another riddle breaker right there. Are there any questions? Yes, there are questions. There's 21 of them. Haha. And now TK Kirkland, you know, legendary funny comedian, who raised you, stuff like that. Like he you know what I'm saying, he has funny like comedy as well as like real talk as well. Similar voice as well with 50 Cent. Similar delivery. Even in pictures, the way he was standing, similar to 50 Cent. Now he's with Scarface right here, so he knows rappers in the game. TK Kirkland, like even the teeth, bro. Kind of like 50 Cent. Come on, bro. Teeth and all. To like Birdman, you know? So you know these people in the game to even this. Like, you know, I had to add the date of 2000 when he was born. 1988, Derrick Rose. That's 12. Flip that number just for people to follow if they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? To even this, let's look at this. You can't tell me it's like D Rose right there. It's like D Rose hanging with Lil Baby. D Rose about to go to the prom right there. D Rose got the chain. D Rose revamped his career. 50 boys. He just showed you like all of them can't be coincidences. All that can't be no coincidence. What else do we got? Even like comparing these side by side. Young Derrick Rose that we know. Derrick Rose now. I know the shirt look a little different. Even with the tat on his neck, bro. He got the triangle on his neck. That don't say Godspeed. What's a better picture of that right here? Godspeed. The triangle. You already know. The compromise. So I believe, at first when I first glanced, I looked at it, I'm like, all right, that's a cool little tat. Godspeed. Derrick Rose, you know, I rock with Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe in the time where he was injured, that so-called injury, that probably was a time to swap him out and stuff like that. 33, you already know. Even right here, like, you know what I'm saying, where Derrick Rose had the low cut for his career for a long time. He started growing his hair out. And I know, like, people in Chicago got the dreads, all that stuff like that. I know. There's much respect to Derrick Rose. But, you're not, you know what I'm saying, you know, there's times where he looked different. Activity and all that. Times where he was almost out the league. We can't even deny that. Even like this is like something that's like hidden symbolism. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the old Rose right there. With the roses on the ground, bro. Like, that could be like the gravesite type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is very key right here. They try to be funny with what they have. See, most people didn't catch this though. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna pick up the old Rose. I'm gonna bring him back. Meaning like they could have killed him off, but we're gonna bring it back. Like the excitement of the old Rose of what we felt and what we seen in the NBA, we're gonna bring that back. We're gonna give Derrick Rose his powers back, so to speak. Kind of like he lost them, right? Put the roses on the ground, like how you do it, like at a grave site or something. You put the rose over there. The rose petals fell off and all that is right there on the ground. And you picking them up. Very key right there. But let's get back to your boy real quick though. So TK, Kirkland, all that. Even this, brother, let's look like your boy right here too. But yeah, I believe TK Kirkland definitely is 50 Cent as well. Similar talking patterns, all that type stuff. It would explain like some of the stuff that 50 Cent did. 50 Cent is just doing a whole lot. TK Kirkland was doing a whole lot. Could be a real individual. Could be an individual acting. But even like pictures like this, to let you know, like they look a little weird. Face look extra swollen. Times with 50 Cent face was extra swollen. Like if you're in shape, why is your face looking like that? You know what I'm saying? You see like right here? To like, if we look at like a recent picture of 50 Cent, you see his face look like he just like out of shape type shit. But he's in shape. We see he's in shape, but that's more prosthetics and shit on his face. You know what I'm saying? That's your boy TK Kirkland. Yes, who raised you? Shit like that. Cause you see his teeth and all that. You know what I'm saying? I had another though, he was standing next to the rappers and all that. Look at his face. D Rose, the 50 boys right there. Let's not forget them 50 boys. You dropped 50, now you back. Directed by, you know, none other than Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. You already know. So this is prevalent for what's going on. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, bro. Is there any correlation with this? Is there any symbolism with these 50 Cent album covers? Before I self-destruct, with the face kind of like representing the split, the mask, you know what I'm saying? Representing the mask. You know what I'm saying? To even like this, the gorilla and shit like that. To even that, like his face structure look completely different right there, right? How did his face get all thicker and shit like that? Like this. Y'all can't say that on like a different person completely. Look how skinny. Look, 50 Cent was in shape right here too, bro. So you got more muscle in your face get like this? I don't think so. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, bro. Peace and love to y'all. I'm gonna come back with some more heat. You dig?